relationship with the women, you said you guys all started out pretty okay. And it seems like a lot of the trailer, we're going to see a new single Teresa. She's dating. I think now on social media, currently we know that, she has a boyfriend and things are looking great. So how was filming with single Teresa?
I mean, she was like a wild woman for a little while. She was just like licking things and like wanting to touch things, and everything had like a sexual twist. I was like, this girl needs to have sex. Like, she's dying. Like, she was just like, everything turned into like horny. If you showed her a banana, she's like, you know what you can do with that banana? I'm like, oh my God. Like, she was talking about vibrator. I mean, it was.
Yeah, we saw the vibrator, the dildos coming out.
Yeah, it was just, she needed to find a man. Or she was making things for man. But yeah, she was just, and now she found one. So that's good. We'll see how that goes, at the beginning. And, you never know anybody that well in the beginning. So we'll see how that pans out.
Right. How does the family feel about him? Have they met him?
I've met him. Yes, we've all met him. He seems like a nice guy. But like I said, you never know. It's the beginning. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, you don't want to let somebody in too soon, because as soon as you do that, they do something wrong.
You don't need any new family members. So it's like, we're not looking for any. So if it happens and it works out good for them, God bless. I truly want her to be happy. I want the girls to be happy. Maybe if she's happy, she'll be less agitated all the time. So it would be great for her to just be content.
Mm-hmm. She just needs some sex to be less agitated all the time.
Like, is that what your frustrations were all these years? Why you lash out like a crazy person? It's because you need sex.
Yeah, sexual frustration, real thing.
Really,
And Teresa may have had it.
Yes.
What is obviously you and Teresa are always going to be close, but in this trailer, it seemed like, at the end, Joe, he blew up a little bit, you blew up a little bit. And do you think that your fights with Teresa have a lot to do with Joe Giudice, or do you think it's kind of just like it is what it is? You guys are sister-in-laws. It's always going to be that way.
Do I think that Joe Giudice had a lot to do with it? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that she's one of those people who is influenced pretty easily. I think that Joe and Joe were just doomed from the beginning. They could never get it together. And I think that, there's jealousy always played like a huge part in like our relationship and the reason why it wouldn't work great all the time. And I always thought it was ridiculous and like stupid. And I thought it was sad, quite honestly, because we had so many kids that are the same age and we should all just be like hanging out and doing lunch. But I do think that who you're married to does influence you. So it is what it is. But I'm not saying a word about Joe Giudice, and you will see why when you watch. I had nothing. I have no opinions. I'm good.
So I can ask if the rumors about his Italian TV show are true?
I don't know. Between me and you, I don't know. But I would say that would be great, and I would watch it. To be honest, just because he's so like, you know what I mean? Here's the mountains, here's the goats. Like, I don't know. I might watch that for like the first couple episodes, right? Like,
yeah, it would be entertaining.
Yeah. I actually think it would be funny. So I'm all down for watching the Italy Joe Giudice reality show.
Yeah.
I can't. Yeah, it would be great.
Yeah. I think there's such a mystery around what's going on. So the show would definitely give us an insight on that. The end of season 10, we were still getting some Danielle drama. Danielle was still kind of involved.
She always comes back somehow.
Always. And I wanted to know, like, is there any Danielle in season 11, or are we kind of like, let's end this?
No, you are not going to see Danielle. I think we're.
Oh, thank God.
I think she's officially left the building. Yes.
You know what?
I feel like she was just a fly that kept like coming around that you guys swat away, but then just kept coming back.
Between her and Kim D, I'm like, get the hell. Like the other night I went to dinner with Joe. We were just sitting at the bar. Guess what? Kim D's sitting at the bar. My skin is crawling. Like she's watching me. She's looking at me. I'm like, oh, you don't have anything to say because there's no cameras here, right? You crazy. Yeah. Like, no, she just sat there quietly with her men at the bar. And Joe and I are like drinking a bottle of wine, just sitting there. And I'm like, oh, she's got nothing to say because there's no cameras on her today, right?
Mm-hmm.
I hate her.
It's just
Melissa,
totally.
I love how honest you are. Like you are seriously my favorite because you're so fucking honest and it's great. Like you're just like, this is how I feel about that person, and that's that.
That's it. It's like, come on, I'm over like pussyfooting around, to be honest with you. Like I'm over it. Like just this is what you don't like it, good.
Yeah.
I have no time anymore. Like I just can't. I feel like I deep inside, believe it or not, I'm very like soft. I'm very sweet. Like I care. I worry about people. I do. But like I learned that you just get friggin' stepped on. Like the nicer you are. So I started to just be like, listen, I'm not a bad person. I would never hurt anyone, but I'm gonna tell you exactly how I feel. And guess what? I don't care if you agree with me or not. Where in the beginning on the Housewives, I used to really feel upset. Like if someone tweeted at me and they were like, you're horrible, you're the worst sister-in-law in the world, like you should jump off a bridge. I'm like, Johnny, want me to die? Like I would cry. And now I'm like, yeah, well, you should jump off the bridge too. Like I don't care anymore.